Hi folks, 10 years ago, Mark Anderson, the founder of Netscape, predicted that the software is eating the world. Now, as various general-purpose software shows up, that saying is no longer a prediction. Cloud computing and cloud native are reshaping enterprises. Today, we have a cloud native expert, Shaf Zog, from Huawei Cloud to introduce Huawei Cloud Container Services on Cloud Focus. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. The trend you just talked about is the reason why we are changing to be application-centric. We at Huawei Cloud are helping enterprises move from on-cloud to in-cloud. Our cloud-native journey started in 2014. We joined the Kubernetes community. In 2015, we used Kubernetes to containerize IT systems. That year, CNCF was established, and we are the only founding member of CNCF from Asia. Starting from 2021, we put much effort into ubiquitous cloud native. To put cloud native in the infrastructure, we developed CCE Turbo. To bring ubiquitous cloud native, we developed UCS.
So you just mentioned application-centric. What does it mean? Can you explain it more?
Sure. As cloud native comes up to the application layer, enterprises focus more on efficiency and security. They can be perfectly taken care of if there is a standard application-centric platform with built-in best practices. With the shift left of dev and shift right of ops, DevOps becomes the best way to develop applications. In the cloud-native context, DevOps also upgrades. For example, CI/CD becomes one-click based on the application model. R&D infrastructure resources can be used as needed. And you can develop in a cloud-native IDE. Cloud-native highly automates your processes. Millions of app development pipelines can run at the same time. And that will be a normal case for many enterprises in the future.
And what about ubiquitous cloud native you just mentioned?
Simply put, it extends full-stack cloud-native capabilities to where you run your services.
So, and how do CC Turbo and UCS help enterprises to develop their own applications, like millions of applications?
Okay, it's like CCE Turbo is the heart and UCS is the brain. I'd like to start with CCE Turbo. CCE Turbo is a fully hosted Kubernetes service for enterprises. It focuses on containers, is highly scalable, and accelerated in computing, networking, and scheduling. CCE Turbo frees you from managing the infrastructure. No more manual installation, O&M, or scaling. Just use the console or APIs to deploy, manage, and scale, as well as connect to other cloud services. You can set scheduling rules for your containers based on resource and availability requirements. In CCE Turbo, you can use native Kubernetes APIs, CLI, and ecosystem tools to call Huawei Cloud Compute, networking, and storage resources. CCE Turbo supports many architectures such as GPU, NPU, FPGA, and Kunpeng. You can run the same app in development, testing, and O&M environments.
I know that almost all cloud vendors provide cloud native and container services. How is CC Turbo competitive?
Okay, let me give you some use cases. First, when you need to process data in real time, for example, testing new products or analyzing stock trends, you may need high-performance computing. CCE Turbo uses C7N compute instance. It uses the third-generation Intel Xeon scalable processor. Compared with C6, C7N is 20% more powerful. This is the case for faster computing. Secondly, for apps like videos, live streaming, and games, the network must be fast and the latency must be low. Therefore, we built the Cloud Native Network 2.0 module to make networking faster. We use trunk ports on VMs and ENIs in bare metal servers. These two technologies enable requests to pass through the VPC network and reach containers. Before that, requests first pass the VM network and then container network. Now these two networks are flattened into one, and the network latency is reduced by 40%. Thirdly, CCE Turbo can also improve the computing efficiency for AI and big data services. You can deploy online and offline services in the same CCE Turbo clusters, which greatly eases O&M and allows flexible scheduling. If the request on online services drop, CCE Turbo can use idle resources to process offline services, such as analytics, model training. Before the next service spike, the resources occupied by offline services are released to run the online services. Fourthly, to handle traffic bursts in social and short video apps when breaking news occurs, CCE Turbo can scale out 3,000 per pods in 1 minute and to ensure the app running normally. Such a fast scaling speed is backed by the Cloud Native Network 2.0 model, which provisions networking resources to create pods. Another top concern is security. CCE Turbo controls network access by binding containers next to VPC security groups through trunk pods. Containers and cloud service share one access control plane, and you can now secure your containers.
Great. These features are very impressive, I think. And we look forward to your another introduction to UCS next time. And thank you so much for sharing today.
Okay, my pleasure.
Thanks for watching this episode on Cloud Focus. I hope you like it. Please scan the left QR code for more documents about Huawei Cloud technologies and the right QR code for more help in our Huawei Cloud Developer Forum. There's more to come, so stay tuned. I'll see you next Wednesday.